Hoy hoy. That's not normal. It's not normal, and yet it does happen. Somewhat often, I suppose. I can fix that though, right? Alrighty. So, we're gonna do a short one. It'll be relatively short because I have plans tonight. But I wanted to play anyways because I got the juice last time. you know? And sometimes when you get the juice, you just want to come back for more. My mic is a little lopsided today. My Michael. It's not his birthday today. I don't think. Not that I would remember. I'll just not play with it. How about that? Anyhow, let's hop in and try to remember. This is a trepanner, right? A trepanner? I've not seen one of those in the game. But I guess there's a trepanner asset at the very least. Wouldn't that be exciting? Let's try and remember our situation. We are exhausted. We are exhausted as exhausted can be. Last time we got a schmouter from the dead item shop, and we got it by selling him ahoy hoy. Welcome, Worst Company. Always a pleasure to have you here. And we got the schmouter from the dead item shop by trading him human organs, which was very, very agreeable. Very agreeable indeed. And now we're max exhaustion. And we need to find a bed. And that is why we are here, actually. We came here to find a bed. And yet, even though there is a bed, we may not use it. Because we have not been given permission. Because I don't like talking to the Bachelor. Because he's kind of a douche. But also because I don't have a good voice nailed down for him. But maybe if I say because like 8 more times, I'll figure one out. So I think what we're gonna do is go downstairs and talk to the young lady that we saw down there, because time doesn't pass while we're talking. And then we'll try to get to a bed as soon as we can. I have 1 fingernail left. I would hate to use the last fingernail. But I have less than half of my health. So it might be best to do that instead of trying to walk. I would like to know where the Bachelor is. It might not be useless to cooperate with him a little bit. He seems to have some thoughts on the plague. He might appreciate a bottle of the infected blood that I have. So that's my overall summary. That's my assessment and summary of what's going on with the Haruspex. Artemi, Burach. Aspidi and Bad Grief are infected. But that might be okay. Because we have 2 Schmouters. Did I ask you how you're doing, Worst Company? I feel like I asked, but I don't remember.
Don't you think my color's faded?
I don't remember either. I'm doing alright. Well, it's good to hear you're doing alright at the very least. You're a step man, aren't you? You're Ken? Tell me how to walk the step right. You look strange. Cover yourself a bit. She does have a little, well, let's just say that she wouldn't be allowed to stream on Twitch like this. But you can't tell from this framing, which is good. You have no business in the Step Town, Flower. What are you, a daisy? A forget-me-not? A daisy, I guess. You must be a bitter root. No, little girl, I'm a thistle. I kind of want to know her reasoning, actually. Why? Because you're bitter and rooted here. Okay. Straightforward enough. That was surprisingly apt. Want me to tell you a dream I had? Go ahead. I dreamt of Earth. A cemetery. Not ours, a different one, in a big city. I walked through it barefoot. Then I saw them there, in the snowmelt, the bones. I realized they were his beloved bones. Maybe my own, even. Why? What was the purpose of my life? Whose bones were they, Bellflower? Your tenants? This plague came after me. Really? I'm a good for nothing. Worthless. I don't know my own purpose, do you? I want to find my roots. That's my purpose. Welcome, Stressed. Congratulations on your food. You know, I tried to tell him, but he only laughs it off. I don't want to die. I know I must, but I don't want to. Dankovsky does that? Well, it's his area of expertise. If he laughs, it must be because you will live forever. What a pleasant chit-chat with a young lady, a scantily clad young lady. I need to change my monitor settings. Alright, let's let's make a quick run to where the organ shop is purported to be, just to get it revealed on my map for later. What's this? This house smells of blood. That's a good sign. Oh, there's a fence here. I have to go around. That's messed up. How's the food stressed? That's a bandit. Whoops. We found some schmeat. It's okay, I rushed it a little, didn't want to be late. Well, I hope it's alright. I don't personally mind a firm noodle, but I'm sure it's not for everybody. I kind of want to take this guy's blood, but I don't really have room. Unless he's infected. In which case I will have room. I'm not particularly close to a boat. I guess I'll just, well, actually... Because, you know, the organ guy's right there, right? So this is actually a good time to do that. If I'm gonna do it. My health is getting kind of low. I should sprint to the boat after this. This is not the organ guy. Looks like this is a pharmacist. Huh. Okay, so that's awkward. That's Shak Rubinakar, your father's false student. Oh, where's my... You know him. Tell me what he does at night. False? He was a very loyal student. Went overboard even. He has no respect for the dead. No respect for the body. He cuts bodies open without grace. He knows not the lines. He's an outsider. For what it's worth, I'm an outsider too. Tell me, what does he do during the night? Where does he hide? Why do you care? The Katanga are worried. Your friend is doing evil. The blame, as always, will be pinned to us. And we are dwindling by the hour as it is. Mere hundreds left now. I'll take care of him. He's my friend after all, not yours. These must be the people that are worried about, well, they just said, right? They're concerned about the activities of Ruben. I'll get the ring. And then I guess I'll run to the boat. But I don't want to have no stamina in case I see a bandit, so I'll be a little bit careful. I don't think bandits even show up right here though, right? Apparently they do, actually. Dang it. Oh, that was so scary. on. I'll just leave it. We need to get out of here. That dude had a knife. I don't have any health items, do I? Just morphine. That's the little girl. And we take morphine and we sleep for an hour? And we're having a dream.
The train arrives soon. What it brings will surely save us.
Or you just woke up from a dream. Health is full, let's go. It's just an illusion. But, you know, Worst Company raises a good point. Zhuangzi would agree. You've fallen asleep. This is the most important lesson of your life, and you've fallen asleep. This the most crucial lesson. Children, what do we say to Artemy? How will we punish him? Will he stand in the corner like Daniel? Oh my gosh, let's skip straight to the cane. He wants to get whooped. Children, Artemy fell asleep. Though he has disgraced this class, we must continue. Today I'll teach you the right way to eat a person. For a woman, start with the softest flesh. For a man, the internal organs. And please, stay away from anyone with red hair. Their flesh is venomous. I will be good, I promise. Children, life's rules are simple. Everyone for themselves. Everyone's shirt is closer to their skin. It's neither your headache nor your piece of cake. Homo homini lupus est. That means man is a wolf to man. You have neither mothers nor fathers. Murder unseen. Repeat after me. I've got a question. Ask a question with your hand raised, if you have any hands left, I mean. Why is Daniel being punished? Daniel was punished for insolence. Children, which of you can tell us why Daniel deserves punishment? Children, tell us what awaits him. Oblivion? Children, to survive, to remain resolute, you must heed this lesson. Remember, history is written by the winners. There is no truth. Truth is whatever you think it is. Daniel's mumbling from his corner. I think he just said those are Berkeley's ideas. If you have a friend, learn to betray them. If you have a lover, disappoint them first, then betray them and leave them behind. Children, I'm teaching you how to survive. What was your house homework? I did my homework, I swear. Where's oh, Dankovsky. Oh, I didn't get to talk to the changeling. I'm gonna quick... It might be too late. But I'm gonna run to, I'm gonna run to Ruben and see if I could do anything for him. It's a herb wife. I mean, this is absurdly huge, and I can't imagine what I would use it for. So I guess I'll trade it. My respects to you, Esegger. You're looking for him too? He has not come yet. Sly. Why are you looking for him? Elders say he's wronged us grievously. Elders say Meli Katanga will die for his misdeeds. What has he done? Who knows? Who cares? Elders say and we obey. What is there to think about? Why think without reason? Too soon to think. Go away. Clearly he knows you've laid your ambush here. Well, I guess, it wouldn't be quite true to say nothing happened. Oh, loot they'll know. I don't want them to know. I messed that up. I don't want that. Came over to try to loot my body. He wasn't gonna help me fight, but you know, once I've taken care of it, he wants to loot the body. So I'm not gonna be able to get to Bad Grief tonight. It's gonna be 7 in 15-16 minutes. So I'll just ignore that. That's just how it is right now. Oh, the water's clean. Nice. So what's next? I could use more sleep, to be honest. Actually, I need to prioritize. I need to get back to my place so I can make that inventory upgrade. We traded already, right? No? I took a wrong turn. Alrighty. We need to make the machine. And we also need the inventory upgrade. Wow, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. 10 more boxes. We are winning bigly tonight.
You don't look so happy. You must have come from the hospital.
You are looking at someone else, me boy, because I am brimming. I now have the thingamabobber. Day 5, in which the Haruspex fully embraces the struggle of invention and a sacrifice is offered. I didn't find Ruben's hideout. You can only do so much, right?
A long neck and a fat body, and hooves for feet. So it's an albino. And people say it wasn't the Earth that made it.
You know, I received a little business proposition today. The whole job stinks, but us beggars can't be choosers, eh? Tell me more. The job is hiding stiffs. The townsfolk are afraid to surrender their dead. Why? First off, the houses people died in get quarantined and boarded up, with people inside. Dankovsky's orders. Secondly, there's no space left in the graveyard, so bodies get burned. The townsfolk are not too keen on that. Grace must really be worried. So what? Anyway, people need to hide corpses. Stench becomes an issue quick. It's the smell that gives them away. Can't put them in an icebox after all. Where do they hide them then? So there's a chemist in the atrium. He whipped up some sort of concoction that prevents decay. Gathered some guys, around 50, maybe more. Now they go around at night and empalm stiffs. And that's the job you were offered? Yep, plenty of guys willing to do anything for a quick coin these days, me included. They hinted they wanted me to recruit you too. Inconspicuously. Inconspicuous is your middle name. I don't know. It sounds like a terrible idea. Leaving corpses indoors is out of the question. I've got to put an end to this. So, they didn't give me a tutorial on how to make the medicines.
How can people protect themselves from the infection? You're a doctor. You should know. The price of salt is going up. People are hoarding it. It's like we're at war. All you need to learn is the right herbal mixtures. That's what old man used to say. Herbal mixtures.
Let's try the liver. Liver's got all those nutrients in it, right?
Their murderer is a step demon. A Shabanak Adik. I just know it.
And we'll keep these two, I guess. Oh no, I'm so hungry and tired again. What does Twirine do? Whoa! The town is calling me. They gave me a map marker. I should check that out later. I can't really tell what it did to my bars though, because most of them... It didn't seem to affect most of them. I can't tell if it affected my hunger. Oh, I'm tripping out right now. You see that? Zooted. I got so much more inventory space than I'm used to. I could use some food. There'll probably be some food in the fund for me, right?
You don't look so happy. Must have come from the hospital.
Did those medicine... They finished? They did. What do we got? Oh, painkiller. That seems really nice. I can make my own painkillers now. Well, we gotta try out a couple more, right? Throw a couple more on the burner. I don't know what this does. A potion made with unknown properties made from infected blood. I must test it on a patient. That's really ominous. I must test it on a patient, he says.
How can people protect themselves from the infection? You're a doctor. You should know. look so happy. Must have come from the hospital.
I am hungry. I'm pretty sure hunger is drained more slowly during sleep. So I'm gonna sleep for 1 more hour and then I'm gonna go to the place and get my money. Oh crap, I was gonna try that painkiller out. I forgore.
I'll learn how to cure this plague myself. I'm a master of many skills.
Oh. That's how long has this been dude standing? This dude been standing in my doorway.
And what do you do now, I wonder? Seek a salve that will slay me? Oh, you dear, warm being. Are you sure you want to challenge me, earthly man? I'm not here to pick a fight. I'm here to help the sick. Well said, Barak. Indeed, you know the lines if you see this clearly. You are no fool, unlike that bachelor or the changeling. There is no helping them see truth. You, however, love life dearly. Do you? Indeed. I am life itself. Never would have guessed that. What is the next step in this plot you weave? I would like to know. I'm not telling you. You jest surely. You are like a bear in making stew from sodden bones. What was that red stuff? Guts from menfolk? Bah! Man guts won't do, Barak, oh no. Your bodies are weak. Try your foolish potion on someone and you will see that it is worthless. This one might fail, the next one, who knows? Life finds a way, always. Sooner or later, I'll find something to defeat you.
This kid could talk less.
You mean to test everything you can find? What wisdom! You should be done in 40 years if you live to reach such an age. I might cut short your woe, for I am not without kindness. The fool will die, and the wise shall receive my help. It won't take that long. I do not stand still, Menku. I shift, and shift quickly. Will you race me?
There must be something that affects all your strains. I brewed something, but did I choose the right organ? I need to test this cure on an infected person. Sometimes infected people just lie on the ground in infected districts, but someone I know by name can serve as a test subject too. What an interesting thought, Artemy. Alright, let's get out of here. Child.
I'm all damp and washed out now.
Your place is all dirty.
Why don't you tidy it up then? Shouldn't be too hard.
I don't have time. Too busy.
Me too, little one.
I got a new friend. A talking friend.
That's good. It's always nice to have a friend.
She's a secret friend. I don't know why, but she doesn't like you at all.
Just like you, huh?
Why should I like you? I like my new friend now, my talking friend.
Why doesn't your friend like me, Murky?
She says it's because you're a doctor. She doesn't like that.
Oh, I should have been an ice cream salesman. Herb wife. I've decided that I won't bother you anymore. Can you please tell me your name now?
Nara.
Narana. So you don't remember me at all. You're an herb bride, Earth's flesh. I never had much contact with your kind. What matters is, you got used to me. Now you won't be so scared when the time comes. It will be easier for you. So have no regrets. When the time comes, are you sure you want to know?
Yeah, tell me already.
You will have to kill me at some point. I told you I'm yours, Yargachin.
What?
Don't be sad, and don't be frightened when it happens. We do not fear death. Team Elda, we are indifferent to it. But it will help you understand. So what our connection is? We're going to talk to David Bowie. And hopefully cure her plague.
Deep beneath Earth's skin, everything is true, and nothing is permitted. Defy her not.
Live without looking for redemption.
Katie, tell me about this word, Udurg. That's the sigil from the list, the one from my inheritance. What do you know of it?
It is a creature made up of many other living beings, a body that contains the world.
Such as?
Bos Taroch, the great pool of elder stories. He is Earth. We follow the lines when we cut up bulls, because in his lines, in his nerves and sinews, Bos Taroch, encase the knowledge of how the world is connected. When opening up a body, a butcher reenacts creation.
Bos Taroch created the world. I remember that story.
Sure, it's a metaphor, but a beautiful, clever metaphor. Think of the world as though it is a living thing. Understand that all things are tied to all other things, just like a body. Respect it like a creature with its own free will.
So you think the Udurg is Bos Taroch?
Perhaps. Think about it. Your father chose the sigil because your written language lacks a suitable name for such a creature. A body that contains the world, something living that consists of many parts.
That's what the kin might have called, say, a train. A train made of many cars. That description fits, you know.
They might. But unlike illiterate worms, your father knew the word for train well.
And I doubt he thought of trains as living things in need of salvation.
Bayar la Sabah. That was an enlightening conversation. I guess I'll just give her a schmouter. I am now respected in the crude sprawl. I want to leave. Easy. Huh. I never really thought to go all the way down here. It's very out of the way, but it looks like there is like a little village down there. This place seems pretty abandoned. Well, that wasn't a very good room.
There he is. Don't.
Well, this is awkward. I can't finish him off with you guys hemming him in like that. I guess I'll just have to tolerate that. Oh, I do have needles. I thought I didn't. I don't know why I thought I didn't.
Closer, closer. Calm down.
Easy. Kind of messed up that they don't drop their knife when they have a knife though, huh? You should find a sick person to test the medicine on? That's probably true. Yeah, you're right. Alright, I need to do something about that. Well, I'm no longer respected here. Actual psycho? You know, I can understand that perspective, to be honest. I did kind of murder a guy in cold blood and then cut out his organ. I don't want to... I'm not gonna do another one. This is awkward. I don't want to cut out another one because I don't want to lower the condition of my... scalpel to the point where I will need an extra item to repair it. Don't you see? I need the organs for my potions. I need to make potions so I can cure the plague. Don't you see? It's so important that I kill people and cut out their organs. Don't you get it? Ah, why can't anyone understand? You're right, a lot of time is passing. Bro, I low-key don't remember why, I like don't remember what I use blood for.
A long neck and a fat body and hooves for feet. So it's an albino. And people say it wasn't the Earth that made it. They say it's healthy, but the taste is just, ugh.
The taste is just, Alright, let's get out of here. Surely I won't regret getting out of here. I'm hungry. Which kind of sucks. I don't have any food. I just need to get a move on. Oh, that was pretty ugly. Good grief. What did I just witness, bro? Is this a building? Oh, it's a grocery. You still in business, huh? Dang. She doesn't value my weird potions. Isn't that crazy? Some people have no taste. I don't know what that did. I'm sorry, was I confused about something? Is he in here? In a different room somehow? I am confused. Oh, is he in here? No, that's not a real door? Huh? There's a crying baby? You're right, there is. Good catch.
It is good you listen, Yargachin. Do you know how we worms came into being? You mean according to legend? Same way the Shabnak did. The earth molds you out of her innards and spits you out. That is right. Our nature is twofold. We are part earth, part flesh. That is why we possess the properties of the earth. CHD. What is no threat to earth is no threat to us. Quite a deal you've got there. What could possibly threaten the earth itself? We took some properties of the flesh, yes, and some of the earth. Joined, they became something new. We've learned to sense herbs. We've learned to understand cattle. We are unaffected by a disease the earth created.
What makes you think the disease comes from the earth?
Where else? All grows from the earth. When she is joyous, she fills the fields with fire. When she is irate, she makes Shabnak pits, and disease. Those do not affect us. We are one with the earth. That's possible.
What?
Glad to see you, Barak. You mentioned that you study step rites. Does the word Udurg mean anything to you? That's what they call a bull marked for slaughter. Butchering a body imitates an act of creation. Actually, I have heard that such a ritual will take place on this very day. They've brought in a bull from the steppe. Now they parade it on the streets. It's the principle of correspondence in action. Correspondence? They believe a bull's body mirrors the structure of the universe. Ya'udurg is the sacrificial bull. Not quite what I expected. Well, it's complicated. I can't help with the finer points. I know a man well versed in such things, Foreman Oyun. But there's a predicament. A predicament? I assume he's locked in the termitary with the rest of the kin, which means he is well out of your reach. We'll have to wait until this blasted epidemic is over. I hope you're doing everything you can to end it. I forgot what I said. Fine, Barak, since it's you who's asking. The termitary was closed because of a massive upcoming strike. And since our workforce is rather small, or rather special, it would have inevitably become a bloody, bestial riot. Do you follow me? Go on. It was a stroke of luck that it happened right before the epidemic. The strict blockade of the termitary became a quarantine. Now we can be sure that 30% of the whole town is quite safe. That reminds me, Stressed, did you sink? Don't forget to sink if you haven't already sunk. 30%, did I hear you right? A fresh census is long overdue. But as far as I know, the termitary shelters about 5,000 people. Yes, the conditions are hard to bear. Crowding, poverty, but don't blame our family for that. There's also a girl, Taya, Tai Cheek's daughter. I need to make sure she's alright. You bewilder me, Barak. You're a doctor, aren't you? You of all people should understand such things. Right now the termitary is an ark, a bastion of safety. Despite the riots, despite the crowds and the possible hunger, there is water, at least. Can you guarantee you won't carry the plague in on your boots? No. We have to think of something.
You want to have the upper hand, and you need to get your foot in the door. But your head... I'm not quite sure what to do about your head.
Barak. What do we have here in the corner? Do my eyes deceive me? Is there really a well inside this house? Your eyes do not deceive you. It is indeed a well. Insanity. Yes. Yes, I know. Sacrilege. Taboo. Have you ever wondered what's behind that superstition? Did you make it out of idle curiosity? Things change. You couldn't have missed the tower on the other side. A couple years ago, Father also introduced water infrastructure. Actual pipes, Barak. Didn't you notice the pumps? The pipes don't even run deep. But the outrage was a sight to behold. I'm surprised there wasn't a riot. Then again, considering your father's temper, exactly. If they only tried. You might find it surprising, but I lean toward the side of the common folk in this matter. Didn't we talk about that? Explain. I wanted to see what's behind all this superstition. I'm generally very fond of the kin's folklore. You see, I believe that by figuring out the inner motives of these people, we could create a truly solid economy. Help them accept the future, so to speak. There probably is something behind the superstition, and I suggest you leave it buried. What did you find? I don't know yet. It hasn't gone smoothly. The deeper we dig, the less willing people are to descend. Still, no monsters have emerged. Not yet. So, you called me to show me this?
Oh yeah, well, the well is not why I called you today. You see, these esteemed people here are trying to convince me that the Odongs are, well, immune to our infection. They supposedly do not get the sand plague. Well, if they don't, lucky them. You see, I supervise certain things at the Bull Enterprise. I am, after all, an Ogimski. A large number of our workers are Odongs. Almost everyone who works with the livestock is an Odong. It's hard, dirty work, and if what they're saying is true, then you can resume production. Not quite, Barack, not quite. I'm racking my brain over a different concern. Don't ask me what it is. Just look at them and tell me, are they lying? Or could it be true? After all, your father was a stepman. What's troubling you? Now let's make this clear, Barack. I like you. And we have interests in common, but I will not discuss the factory with you. I will not discuss the inner workings of our business. Our workers are our capital. It's our family enterprise. As you wish, then. I suppose I will give you a tincture, my boy. How are you, my boy? How are you, my boy? The baby. Let's try to be quick. I don't know. I feel like I need this stuff. We gotta get out of here. Oh my gosh, now Vincent's crying.
It's throw yourself in the river, brick yourself in the basement, or get sandboxed.
This place sucks. The little rat is crying. Will you help me carry it? Just remember it's mine. I found it. What a great character. I already love her. What did you find? An order came from the sandbox. Anyone who gets a baby from a plague house gets their sins absolved. Easy, right? If only you saw how many bastards were brought. But I have a witness now. Perfect. Will you help me carry it?
So we're baby hunting. And how goes the hunt? Are you mad? Look, I adore children, just not so much touching them. I thought I could bear it, but ugh. Does he help me carry it or not? Fine. I'll carry it, just stay out of my way. You don't deserve it. I don't know if I want to say that. It's not gonna bite you. Bebe. I need to take a I need to do this. What's it gonna cost me? Oh, nothing. Wow, what a good tincture. I still need to get out, I guess? Does the baby have the plague? I feel like I was close to a cloud that I couldn't see. This is a pharmacy. Right? This is not a pharmacy. I messed up. I'm infected. Oh. What's the play here? It is pretty much time, right? I have Discord notifications muted, so if we got a message about that, I didn't see it. I need to use the restroom.
I'm back. Uh-huh. Oh, thank you. So you think we should take a mulligan on that? I'll allow it. I tried the medicine on someone. And I feel like I did not learn what it did, but maybe I did and I just can't tell because I don't have another one. Changeling.
I had a sister once. I recall a girl as little as me when I was little myself.
I need to turn down the ambient sound effects in this game. It's hard to hear the dialogue over it sometimes.
Wait. Strike, if you will. But hear me. I came to entrust the lives of my new parents to you. Strike, if you will, but here, picked up some Latin from Dankovsky. Actually, it's Greek. Want me to give you the context? You can distinguish Greek from Latin? I'm impressed. There's trouble looming over both of them. Something with their house. It's a house of troubles. My adopted mother is especially in danger. Can you help us? Can you watch over them, please? Wait a second, don't I ruin everything I touch? Isn't that what you told me? Forgive me. Please forgive me. Please. I forgive you, but I want answers. I did take care of them, but I can't any longer. I need to disappear for a while, maybe even forever. Don't ask. Please. You'll understand soon enough. But tell me you'll do it, Barak. I know you have a warm heart. Tell them to come to me. They can't, they won't, they don't know. They're bedridden? The Sabarovs. They're my new mother and father. You're a good fit for each other. Will you do it?
They'll never ask anyone themselves. Mother thinks the whole town hates her for failing to protect them from the plague. And Father, he takes all evil on himself, so that no one else will be soiled. But Mother has the worst of it. She needs a doctor. I'll pay her a visit, but I can't promise I'll save her yet.
Throw yourself in the river, brick yourself in the basement, or get sandboxed. Why are you
What?
angry like that?
Did you see that? I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't accept that as a reason why I should lose everything. That person literally spawned out of nothing on top of another person. That's ridiculous. Okay. I guess I just won't comment on that at the risk of sounding like the baby. Just forget about that kid, it's Jover. How could I do that at this point? Isn't that where the changeling was before? Am I crazy? Does this work on this? No. I'm having a bad day as a gamer. I don't even know what to say about it at this point.
See, I'm not holding you back. Let each of us find our own path.
So, how you doing, Stressed? Hanging in there? Alright, I guess we're leaving. Why is this a dead end? Why is this not a way in, dude? I'll never understand. How can I still hear the baby? It's pretty obnoxious, bro. I don't have the map marker anymore, for the record. I can't get it without getting, without, like, I'm doomed if I try to get it. I'm definitely gonna get the plague if I try to get the baby. I might not even be able to get to the theater without getting the plague at this point. Just gonna pretend I didn't see that.
She was happy to see you then. But did you notice her eyes?
So, how's your panacea going? Look, I really think you're being unfair to Grief. Didn't take you long to forget your friend. I do not deny our old friendship, but I don't want to see him, not anymore. Nor do I want to patch up his bandits. Why not? Who drew knives? Who attacked people at night? His thugs. He cut them loose. The man giving the orders deserves the blame. I don't think those are his men. I don't believe that. You don't believe him? You don't believe me. Do you even believe yourself? Too many corpses today. More than yesterday. They can barely cart them all away. How long does it take for the sandpest to kill a patient? No one stayed alive for more than a day. If the patient has a weak constitution or no medicine, it takes close to 8 hours. That's concerning. I guess I should have stopped, I should have cured, oh, why didn't I cure back? I forgot to cure. Did I forget or did I neglect? I don't even remember. I don't remember if I made a decision not to kill Bad Grief before I came here. Either way, I regret it. If the patient has a weak constitution or medicine, it takes close to 8 hours. And antibiotics properly prescribed that extend their life. Remember Mentor I was talking about? I remember Mentor talking about it. I always forget your step word. The 3 states, is that what you mean? The 3 layers. Could you at least find the right antibiotic for some patients here? Perhaps some would survive a day or 2. Then you could rescue them with that panacea of yours. So you do believe I can do it after all? I guess. Alright, consider it done. I've made up my mind, you know. If I survive all this, I leave, never to return. Where would you go? I don't know. To the front. Wow. Guess it's safer than here. Do you have any supplies for me today, perchance? Not really. Yeah, actually, I don't have any tinctures. You can now no longer hear the baby.
I'm sorry, but I really do need to keep working.
We need an isolation ward. A huge building, spacious, yes, that's the word I used. Kane suggested the cathedral. That's it. Nothing surprises me anymore. Then again, all a quarantined person has left is prayer. But it's a single space, no separate rooms. Precisely. No separate rooms, no running water, no heat, no beds. And yes, it is spacious. Vertically. I suppose Victor expects me to build 8-story bunk beds in there. And add hanging ropes so that people from the upper layers can descend to the toilet. You should suggest to the Kanes heirdom. They'll appreciate your imagination. Building one's spirit, training their will, asking the perennial questions. Questions, questions, questions. Always questions, never answers. I have a question for you. Heirdom? By the way, what does heirdom mean? Obviously it's a step word. What's the translation? Arrogant fool, maybe? Heirdom, oinon, and emshin are the words people use for doctors. So? Okay, don't laugh at me, but have you heard that 5 years ago during the first outbreak, kids made these horrible mixtures from ground pills? Yes, schmouters. They can cure the plague. Yes, I've heard. Worse, I've checked. So don't laugh at me either, dear colleague. What's the word? Heirdom? I'm no heirdom. Emshin would be more accurate, but not especially humble. Usually we call surgeons Yargachins, as in butchers. Alright, Barack. Now's not the time for step linguistics. We'll talk later, colleague. Godspeed, Oinon. Go, Onion. I need to fetch the tools.
This is unheard of. Totum revolutum.
Yeah, I don't have the, I don't have tinctures. That's a problem. I need to get out of this district. Well, that's not good. Have you heard, Doctor? People have completely lost faith in you. We've taken up the good fight ourselves with fire. What fight? You doctors stand around watching microbes. It's we who suffer. You stash away medicine while we're all on our own. That's kind of true. Personally, I'm too scared. But there'll be others. They'll burn the sick. They're beyond salvation anyway. We remember the first outbreak. But we'll at least protect ourselves. You'll sing a different tune if you get infected, God forbid.
They're all expecting a train carrying medicine and doctors. Fools. They honestly think a train can fix this. Like hell it'll come.
What do you want, Ripper? Are you trying to catch the White Mistress too? It's futile, Barak. She won't help anyone anymore. Won't save anyone. Was that you playing? I'm running the same errand you are. Looking for Mother Victoria. And getting paid handsomely for it, by the way. Are you? I am. So here I am, playing. Perhaps someone will respond, but it's futile. No one does. Well, you did. But what use do I have for a moron like you? So it wasn't her soul? So it wasn't. So there's no White Mistress anymore? So there isn't in any shape or form. Did you really hope for something different? I guess I did.
Hello, child. Yes, good deal. We're having a rough time. I guess it's probably inevitable that I'll succumb. But I guess we stop here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope it wasn't too much of a fiasco for you. My feelings about this session are much more mixed than they were for last session, that's for darn sure. In any case, please take good care of yourselves. Try not to get any horrible diseases. Farewell, until we meet again. Good night.